What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. I'm B Adams. Welcome back to the channel. We got some new rubber to lay down today, baby. Yes, it's true. We have officially purchased new tires for the 1/10 scale Losi 22s no prep drag race car. Now, if you are a newbie to RC car no prep drag racing, like I am, then you're probably wondering, new tires are ready. But if you're one of the pros out there that know, you know, yes, new tires already. Even though those Mickey Thomson tires look real good sitting under that thing, they do have a little problem that's known to happen, which me as a newbie is figuring out early. So we had to solve that quick fast. All right, we got the body out just so we can see this clearly. When you launch with these Mickey Thomson tires, see how they're swelling? When you launch off the line, that swelling makes it hard for you to launch and keep the car straight. So, after listening to all of the RC car enthusiasts and receiving tips and tricks, I was told to get a belted tire so that will help prevent that G-body shuffle off the line. Cause now we have that 78 Malibu body on there with that G-body shuffle on the license plates. That's definitely what it's doing. Yep, I was told ditch them Mickey Thomson tires and get you a belted tire so you can have more stability off the launch. So that's exactly what I went out and did. Let's go see what we got. All right, this one came out of our goodie bag. We got a set of Proline reactions for the back that we picked up from Hobbytown for $26.20, reduced for quick sale. And for the front, we got these J Concepts for $13.12, reduced for quick sale. And we also picked up this Protect glue, medium glue, and these precision glue tips. After doing my research, watching a lot of YouTube videos, I see that I needed this Velcro strip to put around those tires as I'm gluing them down, waiting on them to dry, just keeping the pressure where it's supposed to be. So, yep, pick this up from the dollar store for $1. Now, even though I love the way those wheels look on this Malibu, we are not putting these new tires on those wheels. No, we're gonna take those wheels off and put those up with the 69 Camaro body. Keep the nostalgia of the whole car, how we got it. We are putting our new tire setup on these. Yes, sir, I figured if we was getting some new tires, we might as well get us a new set of wheels, baby. And no, I know what you're thinking, no. These wheels did not come like this. I customized these wheels to look like this. They came all black, flat black all the way around. What I did was take the liberty upon myself to put a little flair into these babies so we can have a custom set. These bad boys in the back that'll be pushing all that torque out off the line are these Proline Pomona drag specs. Pick these up, as you can see, for reduced sale, $9.40. Hey, we getting some good deals today. And we got these J Concepts Racing Starfishes. Again, reduced sale, $8.54. $8.54. We got a heck of a set for a heck of a price. Now, before you get on me in the comments and say, well, those wheels technically don't match, it's technically not a set, I didn't like the Pomona front wheels. I didn't like them. I like these better. So I got these. And this is my car, so I'm doing what I want to do. And if you're wondering what I use to customize these wheels, let me break down the killer combo. First of all, on the back, to get that chrome in, I use these Molotov liquid chrome pins to get that centerpiece and those rivets around the wheel in chrome. And for the front, because I was testing out different finishes, I used this Iron Lac chrome spray, which gives it more of a billet finish than chrome. So I really like that. I really like the billet finish. So I like the two-tone look. It's for me. It may not be for you, but I like it. I love it, actually. Really gives it that drag racing car look. And to get that yellow that you see in the crevices of the lettering all around the wheels, I used this Proline Fusion Gloss Sunbeam spray paint. These wheels definitely came out great, if I say so myself. Definitely came out great. I can't wait to get the tires on them and get them on the car. And if you're wondering why I didn't show the process of me actually customizing these wheels, it's because I'm kind of prone to doing stuff like this. I have a pretty good artistic hand. This is something that I've done before, not particularly on I messed that word up, particularly on RC car wheels, but other things. I'm kind of privy to doing things like this, so this wasn't new for me. What was new for me that I want to show is me gluing these tires on, because this will be my first time ever gluing tires onto these wheels. I've never done this before, so this is what I wanted to capture on camera. If I do another set of wheels in the future, if anybody wants to know how I did these, then yeah, I will do a tutorial to show how I customize these wheels. It's pretty simple. It's not that hard. But what seems difficult, which may not be difficult to all you RC car pros, is this for me. I've never done this. So this is what we're going to show me doing today. Now it's time to get this stuff inside, get everything put together, and get it on the car. Back at the preparation station, looking like pros. Looking like we know what we about to do, even if we don't, because we don't. I did go ahead and clean these beforehand. They dried out since, but yep, I cleaned them out. Warm soap and water. Cleaned them all, make sure they were nice and clean. Also rubbed alcohol around the rims where the glue will be sticking, just to make sure there isn't anything preventing that glue from sticking how it's supposed to. Now, for those of you who are wondering what I mean by a belted tire, if you lift this little foam inside here up, and you see that look like a tread right there, that is the belt going all around the tire that will prevent the tire from swelling up when you're launching off the line. So yep, we definitely needed these. We definitely needed these old blue dots. All right, since we got these fat boys in our hand, we're gonna start with the back tire. Making sure making sure the foam is secure all the way around. All the way around. Looks to be pretty good. We're gonna take one of these boys, put it in, and make sure our edges are all secured all the way to the edge like it's supposed to be. I'm no professional, but these what the pros say do, so I'm making sure we do it. All right, get the front in there. Make sure it's all the way in, all the way around. May seem like a process, but from what I'm hearing, it definitely pays off in the end if you do all of these checks now. Ooh, look at that. That's gonna look good. That's gonna look good, baby. I ain't getting the second one on. Once again, making sure our foam is in all the way. Now, I've seen people, I'm not this advanced yet, But I've seen people run these without the foam in them. And, you know, I'm not that far in it to know the difference between the foam and not the foam. So I'm just going to run the foam in it. And we may set up another set later without the foam and test our own difference just to see what's going on. Countless videos, countless YouTube videos, countless tutorials, countless tips and tricks, questions that I've been asking people all along the way, just on this specifically, so I can get this down packed. I'm no pro. I mean, I know I look like I'm doing it pretty swiftly, but I'm no pro. I guess that's all of the hours and hours and hours of videos that I've been watching that's kicking in right now. I got that other bad boy on there. Look at that. Yes, sir. Woo, buddy. Now, going around the wheel, just checking, I do see some little edges right here. They don't dip in much, really. But I see some edges around here. That is came from how I got the wheel out the packaging. I didn't do anything. So, hopefully, that won't hinder us any. But what I will do is make sure that these sections, especially right here, definitely has glue, maybe some extra glue around it so the tires don't come off the wheel at any point in time. Checking the other one. Got a few spots. They're little spots, they're not big. But I mean, you know, to the degree that I'm pushing the wheels under this car, I definitely want to make sure that the tires are secure, well secure. The outside looks pretty good all the way around. Yeah, the outside is good. I mean, honestly, checking, if you look, it's not real bad. It's not like it dips in. It's not like it's too bad. It's just, you can see it around that rim from the outside as you're looking. But like I say, we're gonna over glue it. We're gonna over glue it to make sure it stays on there, so we won't have any problems. You might as well throw the tires on these hotties. Throw these hotties on. So we'll have those sitting, waiting, ready. Do the same thing we did to the big wheels. Make sure everything is flush as possible right up against that wall. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That thing look mean. That thing look mean. Yes, sir. I did the other tire. Got the whole set ready for glue. Look at that set. Look at that set right there. That's gonna look mean. That's gonna look mean on the Malibu. Checking these like we did the other wheels. It seems like there are no problems all the way around these. They are already ready to go. No bumps, no bruises, no divots, no nothing. Everything is all right. These hotties are ready to get hot. That hot thing. All right, I just attached our handy dandy Velcro strap. I think we're ready for some action. Let's get this Protect glue out of here and see what we're working with. What? Look at that. Look at that. I didn't know. I'm not going to say I got when I got this. I'm just gonna say the guys were looking out for my best interest. And they didn't try to get me out of an extra $6, knowing that a tip came with this. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad they did because this is kind of flimsy, and for especially this being my first time, I kind of feel like I need this just so I can get it right. And I don't need any slip-ups. I don't need any slip-ups. So yeah, I'm glad I got these. It says medium 5 to 10 seconds. So is that all we have before it fully dries? If so, I guess we need to work pretty quickly. This actually was recommended to me from the guys at Hobbytown because I guess they have one that goes faster. I don't know what's faster than the medium, but they have one that dries way quicker than this. And I'm glad I didn't get that one. So I'm gonna work with this one. Looks like it's ready to go already. So, see how to put this. I guess it goes, look like it goes snug right on there. Make sure I got it on tight. And it is on. Oh yeah. This definitely looks way better than this floppy tube going around. I can see me making hundreds of mistakes with this. So yeah, I'm glad I got this. It's like a needle, ready for injection. Let's go, baby. We ready to glue some tires. All right, let's go to work. See what we got. We're gonna start just peeling that back. Peeling that back till we get that bottom open. We're gonna shoot it. Come on out of there. There you go. Shoot it right around the bottom. Shoot it around. Looks like we're gonna have to work a little fast. So that's exactly what we're doing. I hope I'm doing this right. Look like it's sticking quick. It's sticking quick. We're gonna have to be on the move. Got no time to drag. Going back right there, look like it didn't. It's not catching. So before we go forward, we're gonna just try to get those spots. All right, I got the glue in all the way around. I'm just making sure that it's pressed firmly up against the wall so it'll stick like it's supposed to. Got a few gobs of paint, but I mean, I'll say this, at least it's the backside. Hopefully we perfect this technique before we get to the front. Yeah. Just making sure, keep going around, just making sure it's on there. So it looks to be as covered as possible. All the ground looks to be as covered. It's not peeling back. Oh, wait, peeling back right there. So we gonna hit it. That's why we do the peel back, to make sure the glue is in every crevice, so this tire does not come off anywhere. All right, we got this next wheel Velcroed up. So let's go and glue that thing together. All right. Starting off pretty good. Oh. Got a little stuck. Come on back. That in there. All right, we have successfully, it looks like, glued those wheels on in the back. It's a little globby, but we wanted to make sure that we had everything covered, because as you can see, we did have a little imperfections in the back of the wheel. It didn't look like it was going to be too much of a pain, but we wanted to secure it enough anyway, just to make sure. And I'm not gonna lie, it said 5 to 10 seconds on the bottle. It was a little more to 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? It was drying up on me quick. I had to work fast, but we got it done. All right, it's time to get those fronts glued in. We're gonna try to be a little more careful on this run, so nothing overlaps. We want to be a little neat. We want to try to be a little neat on this one. And it seems we are low on Velcro straps, so we might have to play the front by hand and just hold it tight together by hand, since the back is already occupied. All right. Let's see what we gonna get in there from. Right there. Hold that right there for a second. Make sure it's in. That was sticking. Move around. Move around to the next spot. right. It looks like we got them in. So I'm gonna just hold this closed and put some pressure on it to make sure everything is locked in. All right, I went ahead and secured every nook, cranny, and crevice on the front side of this tire. Now I'm just waiting on it to dry. I'm gonna set it to the side so we can get the face of this one done. See, I didn't goo gob it as much. I made sure it was definitely on and it was enough glue on the tire, but I made sure it didn't smear all over the place. Just so we can keep these things pretty for a while anyway. All right, we're gonna glue up this last face. Get a good point of entry. I think right there is good enough. Let's go. There we go. Make sure I get it down in there. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I am no pro. This is my first time gluing tires. Ever. Never done this before. So, if I'm doing something wrong, can't say that I said I was a professional. But I think we all right. From the looks of it so far, it looked like we all right. We just gotta make sure everything is on there, secured and upright. All right, do our squeeze test. Definitely got certain areas. Gotta make sure it's together. All right, after sitting there for holding it for a second, now we just gonna secure this thing all the way around. Make sure it's all the way. Like I said, I would rather have too much glue than not enough. I would rather make sure this tire is really on here. So don't nothing happen when we hit the gas on that thing. All right, got those things fully glued up. Now we're gonna sit these to the side and let these fully dry and work on these. All right, we got the backs glued on so far. So far it's looking like they are pretty secure on both ends. Yep. So let's go ahead and get this front face done. And then we can set these to the side to dry. Also, I want to say, if you're using this stuff, you should definitely be using gloves also. I didn't wear gloves this time, but you should definitely wear gloves when you're doing this, because you see this stuff sticks to you and it's probably going to be a pain trying to get it off. So yeah, wear your gloves. All right, we glued the front face in of these wheels, and it looks like they are glued in pretty tight. So we're gonna let them sit. We're gonna let them sit and let the glue dry all the way, and then we're gonna see what we got. So we'll be back after these dry. New wheels coming soon, baby. All right. We've let these wheels dry for some hours. I mean, a lot of hours. And after feeling around, they look to be pretty sealed up. I think we did all right. I think we did a job. So you know what it's time for. It's time to put these babies on the Malibu, baby. Let's go. thing look good, don't it? Look like we ready to do some driving. That thing look like we ready to do some driving, baby. Unfortunately, we cannot do any driving today because as you can see, it's a cloudy day and it's about to rain shortly. So when the clouds go away and the sun comes back out, we gonna get out there and we gonna drive that thing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm super, super impressed with how the Malibu looks. I'm super impressed with the total transformation from the original 1969 Camaro body with the Mickey Thomsons on there to what we have now. Man, woo! I didn't think it would be such a drastic transformation overnight so soon, but we did it. We had to do it, so we did it. And that thing looks good. Now, as much as I'd like to continue the celebration, because it is well deserved, it is time to go to our list of how much we have spent on this little escapade. I'm scared to do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared to do it. I'm scared to add it up. Let's go add it up. Okay, look, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. It looks like a lot, but technically, most of this stuff we needed. I only splurged on these few items at the bottom. Everything else we needed. So it looks bad when you just see everything on the list, but when you break it down, we needed most of this stuff. All right, after doing a little calculator work, our new total after our latest additions is now $521 spent on the Losi. Okay, what I will say is this. If you're watching this and you've never done this and you're thinking about getting into this, if you are not financially ready, don't do it. Don't do it. I shouldn't even be doing it because I'm broke. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh my God, $521 on something we haven't even put on the track yet. But hey, what's life without a little excitement? Getting into things that you don't know how you're gonna pay for. Let's just ride this wave until these wheels literally fall off. If you've been tuning in, stay tuning in all the way to the end. I thank you for tuning in. Thank you for riding along on this journey with me as I get to know my Losi. One thing I definitely need everybody to do, I need you to smash that subscribe button. I need you to smash the like button. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about how the Malibu turned out, what you think about my journey thus far, and no prep RC car drag racing. Tell a friend to get in tune. I'm B Adams, y'all. Till the next time, I'm driving. Man, these clouds and this rain need to hurry up and get out of here. I'm ready to do some driving.